I pretty much run out of my garage.
Okay.
And that's what I have been doing since I had launched my business in November of 2016. I actually, when I launched my business, I had just found out that I was actually pregnant, 2 months pregnant, with my now 15-month-old daughter.
Hi guys, and welcome to the Bad and Bougie Moms podcast, where we chat with phenomenal millennial mothers about motherhood, relationships, lifestyles, their passions and goals, and much more. I hope you guys enjoy.
This episode is brought to you by the Socially Plain Jane Jewelry Collection. If you're a simple fashionista like myself, the SPJ collection is right up your alley. From our modest, refined, minimalistic pieces, you're able to dress them up or down and know you will always look great. Make sure to check out the Socially Plain Jane collection on Instagram at Socially Plain Jane. That is SociallyPlainJayne. In today's guest chair, we have Treasure Thompson, CEO of Treasure Gems. Treasure Gems is an online website specializing in the holistic health and spirituality of women. Their main objective is to educate women on the benefits and uses of Yoni Eggs. In early 2015, Treasure began educating herself on the origin of the stones and its natural history. Soon after her infatuation with these beautiful stones and crystals, alongside a little over a year of research, she launched TreasureGems.com. Treasure Gems provide a series of Yoni yoga classes currently held in the Los Angeles area and also provides one-on-one online informative sessions on all things Yoni and healing in the Yoni-verse, which can be booked via social media or email. Make sure you visit www.treasuregems, and that is TreasureGems.com for more details on all the products and services available. Hope you guys enjoy this episode. Alright, so dropping this disclaimer, while I was interviewing Treasure, she was on her way to her next event in the car. So you might hear a little bit of in and out, but hey, that's what we're known for, is being bad and bougie moms and multitasking all the time. So hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you comment and subscribe to the show. Hi you guys, this is Britt with the Bad and Bougie Moms podcast, and in today's guest chair I have Miss Treasure. Hi Treasure, how are you?
Hey, I'm good, and you?
Yes. So me and Treasure been trying to get together for a while, so finally it happened.
Yes, finally.
Right.
All things in alignment.
Exactly, praise to that. So the first question I have, we just want to get to know more about Treasure. So tell us about your background, how many kids you have, are you in a relationship, are you single, everything about you.
Okay, well, that's a good way to start. Mm-hmm. I am a 31-year-old mother of 3. Uh-huh. I have my own business, which I pretty much run out of my garage.
Okay.
And that's what I have been doing since I had launched my business in November of 2016. Mm-hmm. I actually, when I launched my business, I had just found out that I was actually pregnant, 2 months pregnant, with my now 15-month-old daughter. Wow. So I kind of, starting with my journey, it kind of pretty much went on hold because I was pregnant for a whole year, right. And that became my main focus. But I tried to stay as on track as I could, but it just wasn't really happening. Now that she's here and I have just recently moved to California, well, actually on September 15th, it'll be 1 year that I'm now living in California. I just been taking off with my business, doing my whole holistic healing, my spirituality, education classes, different things of that nature.
Wow. So where are you originally from? Where were you living before?
I'm originally from D.C.
Okay.
I was born in Massachusetts, although I claim D.C. is where I was raised, where my family is, and that's what I call home. Wow. If I have to go somewhere, that's where I'm going to go. It's going to be D.C. L.A. is now my new home, though I do not plan on leaving.
Okay.
And I'm loving it out here. I'm loving how the transition has been going so far. Everything has been very positive on my end.
Nice. So what made you choose to move to L.A. out of all places?
Well, actually, when I was a child, my mother had moved me and all my siblings out here, and we well, she always loved it. She wanted to be into TV and productions, different things of that nature. And I'm actually just like my mom. When I moved out here, I started doing event productions with more so women empowerment movement, which I've done. Well, I'm on my way to my third one now, but they have been very successful. That's pretty much what my mom was doing, event planning and just doing promotions and stuff like that. So that was how I kind of got into it. My best friend also lives in California, which was another reason for me to come on out, because I had family out here already, but this was more so where I wanted to be, to expand myself.
Nice. All right, so flipping the script. So you say you have 3 kids and your youngest is 16 months, correct?
Yes, I have 2 boys and a girl.
2 boys and a girl.
My daughter is 15 months.
Oh my gosh. So tell us about the pregnancy with the last one, since that's the most recent with your daughter. Was it easy for you since you already had 2 before, or was it just totally different?
All of my children are so spread out that it's always a new adventure. Literally, they are 8 and 7 years apart from each other. So it's basically like I completely start all the way over. So I give each one of my children the time to be the baby, to have everything directed specifically for them. So each time it gets definitely easier. I have more patience now, so it just, everything just tied into each other really well.
Nice. And with the boys, how is what type of parent advice would you give a parent who's trying to raise a teenage boy?
Oh, I'm actually looking for some myself. I had my son when I was young. I had him at 17.
Okay.
So I basically grew up with him, and I'm still learning things about how to be a mom of a teenage boy. It's very, very, very difficult. My son has had his trials and tribulations with life already, getting into trouble, getting mixed up with the wrong crowd. So, and his father also passed away when he was 6 weeks old.
Man.
I don't have the actual father for him to be there to give me the other half of support that I need. So with him, it's more so I'm always just trying to make things better, trying to get the best things going for him that I can.
Right. So who inspires you?
Who inspires me? I mean, well, a whole lot of people actually inspire me. The list is so long, I don't even know how to even begin. But it's generally, I'm going to say, a class of people inspire me. Women who are taking time to get things done, to figure it out on their own, not holding a man's hand. Not that you can't hold a man's hand, because I'm also an advocate for that we don't need to be alone to be happy or to find ourselves. Can definitely do that and still be prosperous in a relationship. Some people, it's to each his own.
Right.
But every day is a different struggle.
Right. And I completely understand that. So how do you balance being a mother and actually an entrepreneur?
Well, being a mother and an entrepreneur, let me see. I don't even know how to even put those into words, because it's also mixed up. Like it's either you're momming or you're entrepreneuring, and when you have to mix the two together, you just have to find a balance in between the two. So when you're an entrepreneur, it's 24 hours, and of course, as you know, moms is 24 hours too. So you just really have to find a balance in between it, because you can't cut off either one of them.
Right. So are you the one who's doing the mommy thing throughout the day, and then at night you're working like late at night on your business? How do you organize like everything?
Well, I try to organize it as best as I can without going crazy, although I definitely do, which is what most moms definitely do, go crazy occasionally. But I try to have a system where I have certain days where I ship out my product. I have certain days where I try to respond to emails and direct messages as often as possible to get a good feedback with my people. I call them my people, my family, not just customers or clients or anything like that. But I try to bracket it off into different time zones. I want to sit when I wake up. I'm fortunate enough to have my desk and my chair in my bedroom. So as soon as I get up, I can go right to my computer and check to see if I have any orders, and then I will print out the labels for those. Once I print out the labels for my orders, I go right down to my garage, label up the packaging. I pre-package all of my mailer envelopes. So I put all of the the information that goes out with every order ahead of time, so that way I don't have to do that in advance. And as I put all of the orders together, I send them out every other day. So I have 3 days out the week that I ship out, and every other minute in between that time, I'm on it.
Wow. Oh my gosh. And I can only imagine, like, because you're probably running like 24/7, especially since you're doing everything by yourself at this point.
At this point, I am doing everything by myself, and it is extremely tiring. It's overwhelming. I'm usually in bed every night by 8:30, which is something that people, they don't get the luxury of, but it's not even necessarily a luxury for me. It's actually, this is my bedtime. I know that I have to get up early in the morning because I have so many other things that I have to take care of.
Right. So with all this going on, with being a full-time mom, being a full-time entrepreneur, are you on the dating scene at all? Are you in a relationship?
I am currently in a relationship with my daughter's father.
Okay.
That's who I am in a relationship with. He's the best thing that ever happened to me. He is my partner in life, and in everything in between. He's my biggest supporter. So without him, I don't even know half the time if I believe in myself. But he really showed me how to change my way of thinking with certain things, and to basically to not put so much fault on myself, because that's what us, especially as Black women, we have a tendency to do. We put so much fault on ourselves, and we make it harder than what it actually has to be.
Right. Amen to that. All right. So flipping the script about Treasure Gems. So how did you get your start with this? How did everything come about?
Okay, well, actually, with Treasure Thompson, with the Holistic Healing and Spirituality website, with the dedication to specifically educating women on the use of Yoni Eggs, in particularly that I selected myself, that women should educate themselves for the healing benefits, and also the extra added benefit is that you naturally get a tighter vagina, so all women definitely want that natural vaginal rejuvenation without having to spend thousands and thousands of dollars on surgeries. So these stones are stones that have been around for centuries, and they are natural materials. They're all 100% of whatever it is that the stone that they are, and they're vaginal weights. They aid in strengthening your pelvic floor muscles and just overall giving you an increased sensitivity to enjoy intimacy. So that's
trying to make it clean it up. Right. Of course, all of us want that. So when you went ahead and started your business, was it hard at the beginning to kind of get people, to break out that barrier? Because if people don't know about holistic healing or Yoni Eggs, they're probably like, okay, what's going on? So how did you manage to inform people about the use of Yoni Eggs? Well, that's where my women empowerment movement really came into. I've actually, before I started hosting my own events, I was actually on a spree, going to everything that said women empowerment, just trying to basically find my crowd of women who was believing in the things that I was believing in, and then I was going to different health classes with doctors and different stuff like that just was giving us more education on our bodies and how our reproductive system works, and different ailments that many women share that they don't talk about. And if you're like me, I grew up raised by my grandmother, where women are supposed to be seen and not heard, and if we had a problem, you keep it to yourself. Right.
So a whole lot of women were raised like that, so they don't know that something is out of place, so they don't know that they can actually fix it, or that there's something very small that they can do to aid in a small issue that they have, like incontinence or something. So that's pretty much it. Was I can't even begin to let me see. Even my friends wasn't purchasing my Yoni Eggs. I was giving away most definitely more than I was selling. Right. It was more so a word of mouth thing. It was always, you gotta see this, you gotta do this, you gotta try this, you gotta try this. But it more so, I think I became more so on the forefront of it, because I got so heavy into it. And it's when you start to believe something, other people see how you're believing it, it started to change the way how I was perceived, how I was perceiving things. And basically, it just people, I think they started to feel actually my energy changing, and they wanted to, and I'm always talking about it. So they were like, okay, well, how do I get like this? And then everyone's, oh, well, I've heard of Yoni Eggs, I've heard of this, I've heard of that. And then I start talking, and once I start talking, there's really no way to not be interested.
Right, because I'm like, now I'm about to look on the website. Now I'm like, okay, I need to go ahead and order me some. So, yes. All right. So, I had another question for you. Oh, as far as raising your daughter and having the kids so spread apart, are your sons really interested in helping out with her, or they're kind of like hands off?
Oh, no, my sons are definitely, well, my oldest son, he has his own life going on. Okay. But my baby boy, he's the best. He's, Mom, do you need me to get her? Do you need me to get her? And all of that. So generally, they'll go back and forth. But she's pretty much always with me. They're so far in age that I don't really require them to, like, watch her too often, and that she's a girl. So she's really not too much of a handful. She's a breastfed baby, so she's always smiling. She's really happy.
Nice. All right, so at the end of our interview, we play this game called the Hot Seat Round, which is 5 random questions that are about you. So would you like to play?
Of course.
Yes. All right. So the first question is, name 3 things you. Actually, no, wrong question. So first question is, name 3 things that you love about yourself.
Okay, 3 things that I love about myself is that I'm understanding, that I'm a mother, and I am open to change.
Okay. All right. Number 2, what is your favorite movie of all times?
Crooklyn.
Girl,
without a doubt, Crooklyn, most definitely.
Yes.
I mean, for one, Spike Lee is just, he's amazing and everything. But Crooklyn is a movie that touches very close to my heart. It was something, I didn't grow up on cable, and that movie played back to back over the weekends, and my mother loved it. All of my siblings love it, and I just love that movie. Are you familiar with that movie?
Yes, girl. Yes, that's like my favorite movie is Drumline, but Crooklyn is number 2 on my list. But I let my daughter, watch it. She's 10, and we watched it over the summer, and she loved it. Girl, brought back so many memories because we was in the same boat. We didn't have cable either.
Troy just jumped out. I ain't know who jumped out. I keep my panties clean.
Right.
I remember that line. I mean, and that's just what I just knew. I just knew, okay, look, we're going to have clean panties out.
Right. No, because it's so funny because I'm from Georgia, so when she went to go visit her cousin in the South, and they have the whole church thing, and, and they talk about 1, 2, 3, the devil's after me. I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah, so it was just crazy. Oh, yeah, I love that movie. Yes, you're right about that. So, all right, so question number 3. If you had $1 million, what would be the first thing you'll buy?
If I had $1 million, the first thing that I would buy would be a house.
A house? Okay, all right. Number 4, name one special talent that you have that nobody knows about.
One special talent that I have that no one knows about. That's pretty hard because I'm pretty much an open book and I'm very transparent. So most people, they know all of the good things about me.
Okay, well, give me your one special talent then, even though people know.
Okay, well, one special talent that I have is something that a lot of people don't have, and then if they do, they covet it, is actually I'm a good listener. That's my talent, listening without judgment.
Yes, that's important. What's your sign?
I'm sorry?
And what's your birthday sign?
I'm a Libra, lucky lady Libra.
Okay.
October 17th.
Okay. Yeah, my son, the infant, his birthday is 10/10. He's a Libra too, so he'll be one coming soon. Yeah, y'all are awesome people. Yeah, I dated a Libra before. Yeah, y'all good folks. All right, so
thank you.
You're welcome. So, question number 5, last question. Do you have a girl crush, and if so, who is she?
A girl crush. I guess everybody has a girl crush on her now because she's just so popping right now. But it would definitely have to be LMA.
Yeah.
Well,
yes.
I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know. I'm trying to think through. Yeah, it would just have to be LMA. If I had to put one at top, it would be LMA right now.
Yeah, I like LMA. She gives you that whole 90s vibe. I love her music. Like, it puts me back to when I was in middle school, high school, whatever. So
yeah, it gives you a whole different vibe or energy. Like, it just makes you be like, okay, I can deal with this.
I can rock with it. Well, thank you so much, Treasure, for taking out the time to speak with us. And if people want to follow you on social media, how can you be reached?
You can follow me. All of my social media handles is at Treasure Gems. That's TreaSure, capital GEMZ.
Nice. All right, we are out of here.
All right, guys, that is it for us. We hope you enjoyed the show. If you would like to get into some more fun, follow us on social media. On Instagram, we are at Bad and Bougie Moms. On Facebook, at The Bad and Bougie Moms. And also on Twitter, at BBM_podcast. Make sure you like, share, and comment on any of the podcast platforms that you listen to us on. Again, we hope you guys enjoy. See you later.